Yo, and we're back with another episode of Wake Up with Wops. Trump is back at it again with tariff talk in China. Look at this Bitcoin candle. Oh my God, it literally just tapped 110 while I'm doing this video, and it looks like it could even go deeper. We have this support zone at the bottom of the range, so if it does reach there, we will need to find support there. We thought the middle around 114, 115 was going to be support, but it blew right by that. Probably blowing out people leverage longing, liquidating out of their positions. So I'm hoping this is just an overreaction to the tariff news. If we look at Ethereum, oh my God, even worse. Breaking that second support where we actually found support back in September. Now we dipped a low of 3,600 and it's not looking too good. We have other support levels around this area. So we're going to continue watching that. Others, this is the altcoin market. You could see all the way down, crazy candle to the 200-day moving average. We would want this area to hold for the altcoin market. Now going to the stocks, S&P 500, nasty candle all the way down to the 50 SMA, and now in post market we're even below the 50-day average, which is a very strong support level because it's kind of like the previous breakout resistance level. If we zoom out, guys, you can see here since April's tariff talks, we hit a low, and then since then it's been riding up. It was pretty extended, so our trades, we weren't in a lot of trades, and if we did enter a trade, it was smaller size with a looser stop loss. You can see here the grind up was very small, very small candles, and then today basically giving it up all in one candle, which I don't really like to see. But as long as we hold that 50-day moving average and this level right here, then maybe we could have a bunch of good setups coming up in the week or two. Let's look at the QQQ. Big tech is getting smashed right now. Look at the post market right above the 50-day moving average, and right near this previous breakout level. We're going to need this area to hold to continue going higher. You know, we are in a meta trade. We just entered meta today. We'll go over that in the weekend review. And then you guys know we've been in Amazon. Same with QQQs though. The April low, look at that run up. Very extended. Just a couple months it ran up a bunch of points. Today giving back a good amount. But as long as we stay above this area, I think it could be a healthy pullback when we zoom out and look at the bigger picture. RSP, which is the weighted S&P 500, taking a big hit down in the post market. This is the weighted QQQ, right above the 50-day moving average right now. We're going to have to wait to see how Monday opens and how it reacts. Maybe this is just an overreaction. IWM right above the 50-day moving average in the post market. So it kept selling off throughout the post market. Like this little breakout, same thing. All these charts are kind of similar where it's pulling back deep to the 50-day average, the yellow line, and also to previous like resistance levels. XRT is retail. It's been getting hit even before the tariff news, and then now with the tariff news, you can see that candle. Basically in no man's land right now. Continue going deeper, I could see that, or maybe it finds support around some of this random no man's area, no man land. Biotech, very good run extended. Now it looks like it could probably be a good short as it's so extended. I'm sure it's going to have a pullback soon. Home construction, this has been getting very hit hard even before the tariff news. Look at that. Now with the tariff news, it's even worse. Under the 200-day moving average. You guys know we've talked about home building sector a lot in the channel, and we actually did successful trades in Toll Brothers, which is a stock that's in this sector, but now it's not looking good. We kind of removed it away from the watch list. We're still looking at it every day, but not looking to enter into any trades anytime soon with this. Finance, these are the banks. There's earnings coming up soon. Earnings season is just around the corner, and I'm pretty sure the banks started off like the Morgan Stanley, the Wells Fargo, the JP Morgan. They all have earning reports coming out soon. SMH, which is the semiconductors. It's been very, very hot when Nvidia and the AMD run. Look at that. When it broke out of this kind of flag or flat top right here, went on a nice run. Now we're pulling back. Post market is selling off even more. We have the 50-day average a little bit above the breakout level, so I wouldn't be surprised if we keep pulling back a little bit deeper and find that. But when you zoom out, guys, on all these charts, most of them are, because it's been in a big, long, extended run. So a lot of these pullbacks are healthy. It sucks that happened in one day like that because of news, but I'm hoping that we do find some type of support soon and the bull market is not over. Lastly, we could look at energy. We thought it was breaking out of this bottom, and now with the news, it's not doing too well. Back under the moving averages. And then lastly, let's do China. China was coming out of a bottom. When you zoom out, look at that. But now with the tariff news with Trump and USA, it's taking a big hit. And we got stopped out of Futu, which is one of our stocks. We're going to go over my portfolio and some stocks that I got stopped out in the next video. This is just an overall view of the sector, looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, the altcoin market, the S&P 500, QQQ, and just getting a read from that because of this new news. Peace.